Good morning, writers. Today we are going to work on writing session 2. Writers develop a can-do independent attitude. I want to tell you all a story. So yesterday after school, I was sitting outside and I watched a kid named Jack. Jack has been learning to ride a bike. Usually his mom has Jack sit on the bench while she is helping his baby sister out of the stroller. Then she helped him get started. She tells Jack exactly what to do. She tells Jack, "Put on your helmet, Jack." And Jack puts on his helmet. Mom says, "Pedal faster, Jack." And Jack pedals faster. But today was different. Today, while Jack's mom was unstrapping his baby sister from the stroller, I saw Jack getting out his helmet on his own. I saw him get his helmet out and begin to whisper. He was whispering to himself. "Put on your helmet, Jack." Then he got on his bike and he whispered to himself again. "Pedal faster, Jack." And he pedaled faster. So, as you all can see, Jack took charge. Jack whispered to himself and he thought, what should he do next? And when he figured it out, he whispered it to himself to remind him so he can take charge. Yesterday we taught you how to write a realistic fiction book. The first step that we said was that you have to think of a pretend character. And here is where you give the character a name, you imagine a place, and you also imagine the trouble your character gets into. The second thing you do when writing a realistic fiction book is you plan. You touch and tell. You sketch across the pages. And then the third thing you do is you start writing. Today I want to teach you that writers take charge of their own writing and give themselves orders. They think about the work they need to do next and almost whisper little assignments to themselves, such as, "Now I need to," or "Next I should." So let's give this a try for a moment. Think for a moment of a couple of orders you might whisper to yourself that will help you keep going independently. Once you think of some ideas, whisper them to yourself or the person next to you. Here are some things that I whisper to myself. One thing that I know we can whisper to ourselves is to think of a character and a name. So here I thought of my character. My character is right here. You also have to imagine some trouble for that character. And you have to whisper your ideas to yourself so you can remember all of them. You have to imagine your setting. And this one is very important. You also have to imagine how the character's problem is solved. So here I am. I planned my writing for today. So my title of my realistic fiction book I am going to write today is called Mary Gets Lost. The character in my story, her name is Mary. My setting, where my story takes place, is going to be the aquarium. I have my problem in my story. Mary gets lost on the field trip with her class. And I also made sure to think of a solution. So my solution of my realistic story is Mary gets help from a worker and finds her class at the aquarium. So this is all my planning for my writing. This is going to help me write a great realistic fiction book. So we're going to begin writing our realistic fiction story. So here's my title, like I said, right here. My title is Mary Gets Lost. One day, Mary was going to a huge aquarium. Mary was on a field trip. She was on the bus. Mary felt so excited. Mary's class went on to see the sea animals. Mary looked at the penguins and the seals. Mary did not notice her class leave. Then Mary turned around, and her class was not there. Mary was scared. Mary did not know what to do. She was all alone. Mary found a worker at the aquarium. The worker took Mary all around the aquarium to look for her class. Mary finally saw her class. Mary felt happy. Mary thought next time she will pay more attention so she won't get lost again. So this is my realistic fiction story. I made sure to add a beginning, a middle, and an ending. But I also made sure to list all of my components to my realistic fiction story, which we said was the characters, the setting, the problem, and the solution. And I made sure to add some really good details. I made sure to tell how Mary was feeling, where she was going, what did she see. So make sure you add lots and lots of details to your realistic fiction stories. So for your independent activity, today you will begin writing another realistic fiction story. Remember to write our stories like superstars. We have to make our character do something, think of some trouble our character might face, and we have to pretend to be our character. Most importantly, when you feel like you need some help, first think about all that you know and try whispering little assignments to yourself, such as, now I need to, and next I should. To help you get started, I attached this graphic organizer to help you plan your writing. So remember, you have to write your title, your characters, your setting, your problem, and a solution. And don't forget to add lots and lots of details. We are so excited to see what you upload on Class Dojo. Happy learning!